Hello everybody, me again. What do you think of the t-shirt? Yes, I wear it with pride. It's my evil son's t-shirt that was sent to me by I don't know who, and whoever sent it, I love you. Honestly, when this thing turned up, it made my entire week. It was like, wow, yeah, absolutely made my week. Here we go. So, okay, well, this is dried now, and what I've done is I put some marks on there just to give me an idea of roughly where things are going to go for my picture. I don't know if you can see where. Is that helpful? Does that help? Maybe if I tilt it forward a bit. Is that better? There you go, give you an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, is that better? Right, it's a lovely sunny day again. We like sunny days, we can live with sunny days. Okay, so I don't know whether you saw this before, but this is a Ferrero Rocher tin. Ferrero Rocher tin that I've upcycled to make a working palette. What I've done is I've covered the actual things with a bit of cling film. I don't know how this is going to work, the cling film, but it's the first time I've done it, and I've filled that bit with water, as you can see, nice and slimy. I filled that with water, and that keeps moisture. Oh, that keeps moisture inside the tin when I put the lid back on, so that my paints don't dry out. Do you know what? I don't like that. I can see that being a pain in the arse, so I'm going to get rid of that. Right, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I've got. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my paints in these. I think I've got an old one in there, which will probably be better, but this will do for now. I mix my paint in these, then when I close the lid, my paints will stay fresh, or fresher than they would stay if I didn't do this, you know. Hold on a minute, if you'll bear with me. It's getting a bit cramped in here, but hey, that's life. What is it? Not that one. Just got to go to the bottom one. You are correct, mundo, Mr. Jeffrey. Pieces of bottom one. Bottom one is here. So yeah. Here's one I've already abused. Pull some of this crap out. Maybe it was re-abused. Yeah, there we go. So there's one I used earlier. It's covered in paint already. That's all dried. It's not too bad. I can always mix up on top of that. It's not a problem. Palettes are good for that kind of thing. Well, cheers. So yeah, here I am. About to start painting Becky's cut. I'm done with gloves. I've been wearing them all day. My hands hot and sweaty and horrible. So there we go. Oh, I needed that coffee. So, done a quick sketch over the top, just give myself some pointer marks so I know where things go, and then I'm going to start. I'm going to mix some paint up and go for it. And I'm going to start at the top because, well, I can. I was talking to Dee and she said, you're going to have to learn to keep your face out of it. People don't want to see your face, they want to see what you're doing. So I said, alright, that's what I'll do. So yeah, we're trying this tack. So I hope you enjoy, hope you stick around to the end. And we'll go from there. Right, put it there. I don't think, what can you see in that mirror, in that picture? I'm not sure what you can see in that picture actually. It's very dark in here. Trying to set it up. Yeah. Well, here goes. Let's see. Now I did bring in a tub of pen. A tub of paintbrushes. I did. What did I do with them? I don't know. Where did they go? I do not know. Ah, but I have them somewhere. Well, they're gone now. Right, you don't have to go with really expensive acrylics. I mean, I picked up this. It's a starter kit, basically because all the colours are there, and I don't have to search around all the colours that I've already got because they're already in here. So I'm tending to use this more than I'm using my usual paints for painting because it's just easier. Although I have got a pile of paints here. These are all acrylics, hundreds of different makes and models. Get my old Michael K glasses on and see where we go from there. Now I'm going to mix up this colour, and it's a leather hat, so I'm assuming it's brown, although it does look very grey to me, but yeah, I'm going to assume it's brown. I'm going to paint it brown anyway, add some black and grey to darken it and whatever, but I'm going with brown to start with, and this is a good enough brown as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to designate this one brown. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so it's the middle of the 5. I'm going to designate that brown. I have some black. It's Mars black. Not a big lover of Mars black. I prefer Payne's black because it mixes so much better and it actually complements the colour, whereas Mars black tends to flatten it. But you know, biggest can't be choosers, especially at the minute because we are under lockdown and getting all the paint is a luxury, mate. It seriously is. I'm going to add, if that is right, if I'm right, a little burnt sienna, because burnt sienna is a brown, isn't it? I have it on good authority. Burnt sienna is a brown. It looks to me to be a little lighter than the one that's already there, so that's alright. So I'm going to now mix a bit of those 3 colours together because what I want is a nice deep brown colour. So using a bit of black to darken it. I've come up with a brown colour, and that brown colour is then ready to be doused in varnish. So if you saw my previous video, you will know that I actually mix my colours with the varnish for longevity, really, and it literally is just for longevity reasons. and it really helps for them to stay stuck. So put some colour on here. Now it doesn't really stand out very well against the black of the leather jacket, to be fair, but let's get the base of the colour on it and go from there. Right. Yeah, because another thing I like to do is I like to mix paint on the canvas. And lighten stuff as I go. I'm not too worried about whether at this present moment in time I'm going over the lines or whatever, because to be honest it's going to do that anyway. Oh, excuse me. Now, when you're mixing something acrylic with your varnish, you have to have two cleaning pots, one water and one white spirit. Now the white spirit takes away the varnish off your brush and the water takes the colour off your brush, and you find yourself wiggling back and forth between the two in order to get your brush clean enough to carry on with, which can be a chore in itself. So, you know, this type of thing isn't for the faint-hearted, I don't think. Let's see now. One. Oh, oh, come at you. Yeah. First we're going to lighten you a bit. So yeah. Oh, I suppose it does help if you don't put your finger in it, doesn't it? Yeah. Now you'll find, now that you've mixed the two together, that they kind of chemically bond, and they also quite quickly chemically dry, so you want to be kind of speedy with this in order to get it to do what you want in the time you've got allowed. You see, at the end of the day, it's all about covering. Now, something that you wouldn't expect is you can actually, even though this has got varnish in it, you can water the colour down with water. Now it is like painting with a muddy ball, etc. and so forth. That I will stipulate for the record, and but you can, if you dip into the right one, that is, water. Don't do it with white spirit, because the white spirit, all that does is water down the varnish, and you'll find yourself painting with no colour on the end of your brush. So yeah, so yeah, which is easy done. But it does help to water the mud down a bit, giving you a chance to fill everything that's on there. Now, a bit more of light on it because it seems to be dark for me. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Is it me? Oh, it could be the glasses. It could be my glasses. A bit steamy winded, so I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, okay, so that might be better. That's all you. In there. Where's that's all. Wait, still. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Need to lighten it a bit. I want to use yellow. Use a little touch of yellow. I don't want to put you there. A little touch of yellow. And taking you, then it's you, putting you in the corner, putting you on top. We can make a lighter colour, which will set on top and give me some highlights. We do need some highlights right now. So, first started painting like this, way back in the day, before I found out I was colourblind, believe it or not. I always had issues with colour. I never thought it was a problem. I just thought people were mad when they said, oh, go and find this or go and find that colour or whatever. You know, I've left stuff in the blue car downstairs and I'll be looking all around the bloody yard for a blue car, and they point at it and I go, it's not blue. But yeah, I never said anything. I just put it down to the fact that they were colourblind, not me. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. You live and learn, as they say. Live and learn. Don't forget it. I heard a song like that. I'm not sure where I heard it. Trying to think now. Where did I? Live and learn, die and forget it. Live and learn, die and forget it. Live and learn and die and forget it all. Trying to think, who did that? Oh, I think that was a skiffle band called, I don't know if I'm doing justice calling them that, but a skiffle band called Fat Bollard, I think. Well worth a look if you get a chance. Yeah. Live and learn, die and forget it. Live and learn, die and forget it. Live and learn, die and forget it all. Yeah, it's a good tune. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Well worth a look if you get a chance. And seeing as we're not doing an awful lot at the minute. Yeah. Well, come on, Fat Bollard. Brilliant band. I thought they're brilliant anyway. Yeah. Oh, another guy I found online. Amazing. Turns all sorts of tracks into heavy metal tracks. I think he's Norwegian. It's possible Norwegian. I think. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. What's his name? Leo something. I'll check it out for next time. I'm online and find out. I want to say Leo Gets, but that's from a film. I'm sure it is, but no, the guy is it's called Leo. Frog Leap Studios, and yeah, someone else I've taken to listen to quite a bit recently. Yeah, tickles me. Yeah, he's got a gorgeous little daughter who joins in on the fun and merrymaking. Yeah, it's brilliant. If you get a chance, both funny and really sweet is when he does Barbie Girl. Frog Leap Studios. The guy's called Leo. I can't remember his surname, and I think if I could remember it, I don't think I could pronounce it. But he does I'm a Barbie Girl with his daughter, and it's funny and really sweet. Well worth a look if you get a chance. which of course you've got all the time in the world to do so now. There's no reason why you shouldn't, unless of course you're working to keep the nation open and the rest of us alive, which I thank you for if you're doing that. Yeah, I can imagine I'm going to be out later clapping my hand, clap my hands I should say, to say a huge thank you to all the people, all the NHS staff that are, and all the volunteers that have jumped forward to help. And there'll be a huge round of applause later, which I will most definitely be taking part in. Because, well, why wouldn't you? Fantastic people doing a fantastic job under a seriously stressful situation. Oh my God. I'd love to be there with you, to be quite honest. If it wasn't for this bloody long thing, I would be. I would volunteer in a heartbeat. But I can't even look after the people I'm supposed to be looking after. So yeah. Yeah, so I'll be out there. Happy clapping. See if we can raise the roof. Because they deserve it, they really do. A lot of them have given up their own families to go out and help yours. I know for a fact that some of them have put their own children with other people so that they can go out and not put their children at risk. So they can still go out and help you and yours. And that is the pure definition of hero in my book. It really is. And they deserve our respect. They really do. And there are some idiots out there, man, but I'm not giving them the time of day. Oh yeah, Blake. They know who they are. I doubt very much whether they'll be watching this anyway. So when this is finished, I will post the actual full item online. But if you come and join me again tomorrow, I'll be a little bit further along and you'll be able to see how well I've done. But you know, till then, Till then. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna hang on a little longer. You know, why not? I'm not stopping painting, so why should you stop watching? The only issue will come is when my phone decides, right, you've been on long enough, and cuts you guys off. So it's usually after about an hour. So if at any point I find I'm talking to myself, it won't make a difference, because I do talk to myself anyway on a regular basis without prompting, so I'm not too worried, to be fair. So yeah, I might just let this play out. Yeah, we're doing alright here. A little bit more black to that. Where are you, baby? I know you're here, my little Toby. Where are you? Can't put that there. Speak to that there. Alright, I'll put you. Well, you're not under there. You're not under there. My missus is saying, my daddy, is saying, don't put it down. Put it away. Sorry, Dee, I put it down. I don't know where I put it. She'll swear at me later on. Oh, that's handy. Look what I just found. I just found my tube of pains. There's not a lot of that left. Oh. I have to go easy on you, my friend, don't I? Ah, there you are. Well, see, it's just I started with it. I think I'll carry on with it. Okay, so that was right here. Little dunk for you. Little dunk for you. A little bit more off. Yeah. Try not to get it in my tea, because that would be bloody disgusting. So yeah, as I said before, I try to get the ratio about 5 to 1, so it's 5 paint to 1 varnish. But I'm not scientific about it in any way, shape or form. I tend to just add it as and willy-nilly. When I feel it getting a bit too thick or stiff, I'll add water, and when I feel it and it's just too smooth and runny, I add colour, and if it turns into a muddy ball, I know I've got this the consistency right. I know it's bad, isn't it? But it's true. That's how I do it. When the mud is thick enough for it to to be fair, it's mostly about, when I'm painting, it's mostly about shadow and light. It's not so much about colour. Because once you've got your base colour, you just add dark or light to it in order to create your shadow and your highlight, you know. So yeah, so if I want a lighter area, I add a lighter colour to the original colour. Keeping the original colour in there helps for blending purposes. And of course, you mix it as you go. Me, I mix it as I go, and we end up with what we end up with. To be quite honest, yeah, I'll just keep adding and building it up. Ever decreasing circles of colour as is, but with me it's more like ever decreasing circles of light, because I go from a darker colour, obviously, which is predominantly the largest area, and then work my way down to the finer bits, which is the light, you know. It's the way I paint. Yeah, it's just the way I paint. I'm not saying it's right for everyone. It just works for me. That's all. Simple as that. Yeah. And then eventually I work the dark down to black and the light up to white, because, you know, eventually, like with everything, you can break them down to basically shades of light and dark. So I don't know if I said earlier that I paint by a shade, or I paint in shades, as opposed to painting in colours, because I have an issue with coloured ones. Well, I don't really have an issue with it. other people do when they say to me or ask, what colour's that then? My daughter loves it. She loves it. She calls it a game. What's that colour, Dad? Oh, really? Gotta love her. And then finally, it's my hattie. I'm going to end that inevitable white to the last colour, last light colour I added, which is, of course, still got the original base colour in it. Yes, very tip highlighting now. And it needs a bit of that to make sure that the highlight stays as alright. My daughter up until recently, one of my daughters up until recently, do you know what? Oh, I lose count. I have a daughter who is a midwife. I have a daughter who is a chippy and a teacher. She's also very pregnant. And she's pulling her hair out because she'd rather be at work than not. But she's due very soon, so I'm glad at least for that she's not working at the minute, out of harm's way, as they say. I have a daughter who, up until recently, was an entertainer and worked for McDonald's as an entertainer, entertaining children, sorry. And keeping them occupied while orders are being sorted. I have a daughter who was a carer. She works in an old person's home. She is frustrated as hell at the minute, and work is kind of getting her down, which you can understand, because they're not getting the help from the people that seem to be keep buying and selling the old people's home on. After making a little bit of profit, they sell it on. And the only problem is that the people that are in there, the residents, they're not seeing any of it. I think it's wrong, but it's just me, I suppose. Well, it might not be, I don't know. but that's what it seems to be to me. Is people keep buying the thing for a quick profit, realising there's no profit to be made, and selling it on. That's sad, but that's what she does, and she does a cracking job at it. She is really, really good at what she does. Proud as punch of her, as I am with all my daughters. They're all amazing. And I have a daughter that up until recently managed a club. Proper party girl. Beautiful family. I also have a daughter that works in a call centre, dealing with people that run into financial difficulties and trying to help them out. And she's got health issues of her own, and I say I have all these daughters. A lot of them are through marriage or adoption, and blood, and I love them all. I love them all to bits. I love them all to bits. I really do. And I worry for them. Well, you would, wouldn't you? You know, I worry that they're out there working or with people on at risk and with people at risk and in a situation where they've got no choice but to carry on regardless, as it were, because they're essential. They are essential. They're essential to the running of the country. But I do worry about them. I worry about them immensely. But they're all amazing people. They really are. Bless you, me old mate. Someone just sneezed outside. But anyway, getting back to it. So as you see, you know, things do come together eventually. As I said, I just keep working the job until I think, do you know what, that's about done. I suppose at the end of the day, that's a good metaphor for life. Keep doing what you have to. You know, just keep moving forward as best you can. Hey, well, what do you think? Coming on? I don't know if you can see from there, or if you can see what I've done, but I'm going to bring you forward. And have a look. What do you reckon? Yeah? That working alright? It's not quite the same, but my interpretation of it. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? What do you think? Well, that's it for today. This will be my second video for today. Look at that, isn't that amazing? I love this t-shirt. I absolutely love this t-shirt. I'll be honest. Whoever got me this, a huge thank you. Huge. You don't know how much it means to me that someone would think about me and send this. It's just too big. I love it. So anyway, yeah, thank you for joining me. Be good to each other. Stay safe. I love you all. See you later. Bye.